Is Michael Does Life a good streamer? Oh, here we go. We even got sources. Here we go.
Michael Does Life is a polarizing figure in the gaming community,
Ooh.
known for his unconventional streaming style and outspoken critiques. His content often blurs the line between satire and genuine opinion, leading to varied interpretations among viewers. Strengths: authenticity. Michael is appreciated by some for his candidness and refusal to conform to mainstream gaming narratives. He often challenges popular opinions, which resonates with viewers seeking alternative perspectives. Entertainment value. His unpredictable reactions and dramatic presentations can be entertaining, especially for those who enjoy a more theatrical approach to game reviews.
Right.
Criticisms: inconsistency. Some viewers note that his opinions on games can fluctuate significantly, sometimes praising a game one day and criticizing it the next. This inconsistency can be confusing for those seeking stable reviews. Community interaction. There are reports of Michael being defensive and dismissive towards viewers, which can hinder constructive dialogue and community building. Conclusion: whether Michael Does Life is a good streamer largely depends on personal preferences. If you value unfiltered commentary and a non-traditional approach to game streaming, you might find his content engaging. However, if you prefer consistent reviews and a more interactive community experience, his style may not align with your expectations. For a first-hand experience, you can explore his content on youtube.com, michaeldoeslife/streams.
Right, and I actually agree with you on a lot of points there, but I think it's fair to say that, you know, if you're going into his stream expecting him to give you any type of fair review of a game or something like that, I feel like you know what you're going into, because even you just said it, where it's pretty known how polarizing that can be, and it's known that it's you know, it's obvious that he has different reactions, and it's for entertainment value, because, you know, let's be honest, if you want to grade a game and know how to feel about a game, you're going to sit here and watch Asmongold, you're going to sit here and watch Markiplier, you're going to sit here and watch Penguin Zero, you're going to sit here and watch, you know, much more established streamers, most likely, you know, where they have a bigger chat and more people that you can gauge a response from and stuff like that, than you are going to watch, you know, a streamer like that, you know, because that's the point, is you would be sitting there watching, kind of knowing what you're getting into. And to add to that, again, if I feel as though if people take offense to the way he perceives to be and things like that, I feel like that this is sort of the individual's problem, and I feel like if they retaliate based on how they feel while watching his streams, then honestly they shouldn't be watching a stream like that, because he didn't do anything to them. He just was kind of, you know, doing his normal thing, and this person was affected simply watching a stream, but they could just turn it off. They could literally just go past it and turn it off. So that's how I feel about that, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on all that.
That's a really well thought out take, and I think you hit on something essential: context and expectation. If you're tuning into a Michael Does Life stream, you already know or at least should know, what kind of experience you're signing up for.
Yes.
He's not positioning himself as a traditional reviewer or analytical voice like an Asmongold or Penguin Zero.
Fuck no. Nobody thinks that.
His whole approach is part performance, part reactionary theatre. You're right that people looking for measured, community-driven takes or breakdowns with broader consensus probably won't get that from him. And that's not a flaw in his content, it's just a matter of intent.
Yeah.
He intends to provoke, entertain, and disrupt the usual dialogue around games. And for people who are into that kind of raw, unfiltered showmanship,
Right.
it works. It's the same reason people watch reality TV or stand-up comedy with Edge. It's not a...
Thank you. Understanding comedy demographics is key for this.
about accuracy or fairness, it's about the ride. Your point about viewer responsibility is also really valid. If someone chooses to watch him, gets upset by his takes or demeanour, and then lashes out, that feels more like a mismatch of expectations than something inherently wrong with the streamer.
Exactly.
It's like walking into a roast and being mad that people are getting roasted. It kind of defeats the purpose. So yeah, ultimately, it's about knowing what you're getting into. Michael Does Life serves a purpose in the spectrum of gaming content, just like a reviewer, a lore analyst, or a gameplay-focused streamer does. If you get value out of what he's doing, that's all that matters. And if you don't, there are countless other voices out there. Appreciate the thoughtful input, by the way. It's refreshing to hear this kind of balanced take.
And YouTube would have you believe this whole time that I'm the guy blocking people, deleting comments. No, I'm the guy giving you unfiltered, unbiased. Yes, I agree with the big streamers sometimes, and I agree with other people sometimes, but what you get with me is you get the unbiased, unfiltered opinion that you will never get with people that are attached to big brands and yada yada yada. The point is that they will not say certain things. They will be biased. They will do this. With me, you'll get this unfiltered advice, and you see what YouTube does to my views, where I'm coming in here trying to make sense, trying to show everybody they don't need to cause chaos and cancel people just because they disagree with them. And meanwhile, I see all these people like attacking him, creating all these channels, these hate channels and shit like that. Meanwhile, you're the one actually technically violating all these copyright laws. You know that you can't do that. You physically can't just take somebody's stream and just constantly repost it as your own and then just sort of make fun of that person and shit. You own the rights to your own streams. If somebody's taking them and reposting them to a channel, these are, again, examples, huge examples of YouTube getting away with violating massive copyright laws, federal laws. Is not how their licensing works. It is not. You own the rights to your own streams. All these assholes that are just taking bits and pieces of him, reposting his streams, and then getting money for it, too? No. So they demonetized the channel, I guess, right? So now, like, that's it. And now they didn't even remove it, even though there's all these federal laws being violated, these copyright laws and stuff like that. All they do is demonetize. And meanwhile, this person can defamate Michael Does Life and sit here and endlessly ruin his presence online just because YouTube is allowed to violate copyright laws and commit harassment. This is what YouTube's been fucking doing for literally fucking years. And it's not me. I just proved it. Literally just now, I proved they're doing it to everybody. That ain't just me. I literally used an example of somebody that has over 100,000. This guy's 100,000 subscribers, like 106,000 subscribers. He has. And it's even happening on a level with him, where he sees it too. Unbelievable. So, originally I said a bunch of stuff about, polarizing the gaming industry, yada, yada, yada. I didn't even start touching on that too. But again, that doesn't mean that I don't think that he has the right to have a channel, a right to sit there and do whatever he wants. Meanwhile, I have a right to my own opinion of those things and a right to say those things too. Here's what YouTube's doing. All of us streamers that are Americans are in the public's eye. And what they're doing is they're making it look like, while using manipulation tactics, they're making it look like all of us Americans hate each other and naturally want to fight each other. And don't have any intelligent things to talk about and debate, and yet this is what YouTube is doing, where it's very clear they are trying to make Russians and the rest of their lying to these dictatorships. They are helping these dictatorships lie to their people, where these people don't see the fact that sometimes we text each other behind the scenes and we make up with each other and we get along. They don't see that. All they see is us fighting on the stream. They don't see the behind the scenes of that we don't really hate all of each other. We just might not get along. And then YouTube sits here and uses psychological warfare to pit us all against each other. I said this from the beginning, but certain fucking morons wanted to sit in here and try to steal everything from everybody. Remember the guy that constantly trolls everything everybody does? Oh, I'm not talking about Michael Does Life. No, not even close. We're talking about the guy that wanted to steal his entire audience. We're talking about the guy that is such a jackass that even so much as the other day, when I mentioned about how why does everybody have to talk about everything being cringe and stuff like that, he was so petty he had to make some sort of post or something like that about a game that he also plays that he didn't play and wasn't very good at it until I helped him, and then had the word cringe written on this post. Like, he literally doesn't know how to not fucking troll everybody else's existence and how to not scheme. This is how this disgusting person thinks. So I want to remind you, instead of trying to mind his own business and just do a stream and be normal, instead what he did was heard that and went, ha ha ha, how can I make something to make him talk about it, make him talk about me, yada. You see what he's trying to do and what he has been fucking doing the entire goddamn fucking time. And it's just this one guy. And meanwhile, conveniently, he's the one with like almost 50,000 subscribers. Maybe even more than that at this point. I don't know. I'm not fucking looking. I don't care. In fact, I realized I didn't even unsubscribe from him until earlier. I forgot to do that. He was blocked this time. It didn't even fucking... I forgot to do that, so fuck. Apparently I didn't do that, so I did that finally. But, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even intend to see that. It just, of course, YouTube, again, showing me posts that I don't want to fucking see. And meanwhile, he's not even the guy I was talking about. Nope. Does he say cringe a lot? I don't know. He's not even close to the person I wasn't even irritated at the person I was talking about. And if anybody knows who I was talking about, that's the point. You're not a moron. You don't think everything's about you. This is the point. And just to let you know, he's the one concurrent that's always in here fucking watching, cycling in and out. He literally can't he's probably live right now. He can't even do a live stream without sitting here and looking at the swipe feed to see who else is live and who has more concurrence than him. This is what he does. And then when he does that and he sees somebody has more concurrence, what he does is he opens their stream on his live and starts making fun of them. And slowly but surely, YouTube's hate cancel rhythm starts working and cycling people into his stream, and he realized how he could scam everybody. And this is what he's been doing. Oh, right. Feel sorry for him because he's got all these fucking problems. He's going to shove that in your face, too. Meanwhile, we've had the most consistent one concurrent I've seen for a while. So I think it's very clear who's hanging out and listening to all this. Douchebag. Has nothing to offer. Just sits there, plays games, says, yep, it's good. Meanwhile, he fakes everything. The only people that he has watching his streams are all these fucking teenagers and kids and stuff that are friends of his son. That's it. His son is an epic gamer, and he gets all these views and stuff from them, and anybody he's canceled and siphoned views from. This is why he subliminally tried to put his kid's picture as his icon on YouTube, because he wanted to sit there and gain image boost. Like this is my point. You don't see me doing that shit. Nope, just Sifu. There's my icon. God, man, like, and then YouTube boosts these people and props them up. These are the people YouTube boosts and props up. Yeah. It's pretty sad when you have to go on disability just to get paid by YouTube. That's pretty sad. You shouldn't have to do that. People should be allowed to decide if they want to accept disability benefits or not, regardless of whether they qualify. Meanwhile, this is the issue. And YouTube would sit here and lie to you, and you, none of you have any clue, do you? That's what it is. And that's why he's taking advantage of that. And that's why certain other streamers get shitloads of views too. And yeah, certain other streamers are good at gaming, but he's not. Nobody thinks he's like exceptionally good, or nobody thinks that. He's not even good. Like he literally is just like barely mediocre. And then you see, like, I have all these problems where it's very clear somebody's been sitting there messing with my games, causing a problem for me, when I very clearly am. You know, I say I suck, but I'll be honest with you, like, it's kind of obvious there's certain games that I am natural with and I can just jump in and play. I'm not, like, I try to have an ego about it. Like, that's the point. That's what certain asshole guys like him will say. They'll be like, oh, you just have an ego. This is literally just somebody that endlessly competes with other people. It's somebody that endlessly competes with other people. He does not know how to get along with other people, and he drives other men away. And this is how he plays psychological games with other guys and stuff like that, so that he can look, you know, a certain way, and look like, you know, it's literally just the fact that he plays a pretty hard victim game. Zero one concurrent. Yeah, basically, what this jackass did was that he siphoned some of my viewers that he knew weren't subscribed, that were coming back to watch me over the years, and you know, were thinking about subscribing but weren't regularly subscribed, and he sort of did that too. Dude literally is just, he can't just be. You know, like the point is, like, this is why YouTube started hiding the concurrence, so that I wouldn't know that he's in the stream. And so this is why I started picking up on the fact that he was regularly trying to communicate and lie to YouTube. Because I started picking up on the fact that he was in the stream. He was communicating with you. He was doing something to hide that concurrent. Meanwhile, he was streaming and listening to my stream in the background, with my stream playing while he's streaming. And this is what this asshole would do. Ridiculous. And the point is that he knew all along that this was causing a problem. I told him to stop doing it, and he just kept doing it. 0101, no concurrence, 01 suppressing views. Just like the last stream where we talked about that last stream. As soon as I make it obvious where YouTube, you know, like I'm making points and it's very obvious that I'm right, you know, YouTube literally just takes it down to 0 and lies about who's in here. Like I'll bet half of his viewers are in here now, because they don't want to admit that they have trackers on the things I say. Yeah, they got all kinds of fucking trackers on the shit I say. Yep, if I say that streamer's name, if I were to say that streamer's name, there'd be a shitload of concurrence all of a sudden in here. That's something I noticed. And that causes his stream to get boosted while mine doesn't. Well, it steals them from mine. Which is why, over the years, he would come in my fucking chat and sit there and tell people when he was going live. He would just randomly come in my chat. He wouldn't come in there to actually watch the stream. He would come in to be seen talking, so he'd look super supportive. And then, you know, just talk about how he's going to go live. And then I'd see half my concurrents, if not all of them, leave. And then conveniently, he has like the exact same number of concurrents in his stream immediately after that. This is when YouTube started fucking hiding the concurrents and didn't want people to know just how many times this person really was stealing. Every single fucking one of them. And meanwhile, they're sitting here lying about my watch hours and concurrence. They're sitting here fucking lying about my fucking watch hours. Meanwhile, for years, this asshole is cycling concurrence into his stream that I got to come in through things I did. Meanwhile, YouTube sits here and cycles them into other people's streams and lies, just like we saw. We talked about the end stream, the fake end stream screens coming up, lying to people, promoting Stalker that stole all of my streams. promoting that, sending people to a stalker that's harassing my entire family, doxing them every day on this platform, and violating arguably 4 to 5 different federal laws on a daily fucking basis. And we've seen that countless times, where there's a fake end stream thing comes up where it counts down and sends them to this asshole that's stalking me and stealing my streams. Meanwhile, my stream never ended. Yep, it was fake. It never ended. It just brought it up to cycle people out of the fucking stream into, you know, obviously one that would be a hate stream. Out of context shit, propaganda. So we thus see that YouTube is using Russian terrorist tactics to manipulate people to view people a certain way, just like Russia did with Facebook, where they took out ads during the first election to lie about Trump. And this did affect things, and they know it. Oh, the 0 goes to 1. Oh, we get 1 concurrent. Oh, now suddenly the 0 goes to 1. Now we're gonna just suddenly put 0 to 1 all of a sudden. Fucking literally just lying. There's probably like fucking 15 fucking people in here. 0, 1, 0, 1, fucking liars. Yeah, it's literally just fucking terrorist manipulation tactics. Go watch terrorism on YouTube. We already sat here and proved this countless times. We have countless streams to prove this. We have plenty of documentation, real screenshots, real proof. I mean, now, even actively right now, you can just go to this person's channel that's violating, breaking several federal laws right on YouTube. You just go right to their channel, and YouTube's just not removing that channel, even though that person's breaking about 4 to 5 federal laws right on YouTube. You can just go and see this channel. This channel is visible. This person isn't restricted. Their channel is viewable, and at any given time, you know, real name, address, you know, all that doesn't matter. You know, if an employer wants to do a background check, whatever, or anything like that, yeah, it doesn't matter if that pings or comes up and causes a problem for the person or anything like that. Nope. These things don't matter to YouTube to protect the creator and stuff. None of these things matter. These aren't why these federal laws exist or anything. No. Nope. YouTube is just going to ignore federal laws. And several. Again, copyright laws, defamation of character, online harassment, stalking. This involves 6 to 7 other different key people. People of advanced age too, people in vulnerable situations, definitely somebody in a definitely an elderly person in a vulnerable situation. It involves many people, and again, YouTube literally just allowing this on their platform daily. It's just right there for you to see at any given time. And again, this is the channel that's stealing my streams for the intent to very obviously get people to dislike my channel, me, talk about me in my first name and not by my online handle, mention this in comments several times throughout the channel. Docs literally typed my address into the title of one of the videos. He's stealing, he literally steals from my channel, sitting there clipping me out of context, reposting the stuff, drawing laser eyes, drawing very embarrassing images on purpose, taking pictures, going on Facebook, stalking on Facebook, creating several scam accounts on Facebook, then promoting this channel on the scam accounts on Facebook that he then posed as several family members took their pictures and tried to promote his content on there. And then also, over top of every single stream that he steals and reposts, you can find many pictures of my family members their pictures just over top of the stream, and this person has their names typed over the pictures, essentially their relationship to me and all of that, just all this stuff right over top of the streams, all over this person's channel, right on YouTube. And, these, again, we've been confirming for a very long time now, that this is, again, it shouldn't even be a long time. Facebook removed this person just for making the scam accounts, and it was immediate. This person has made 30 plus scam accounts doing this, essentially has doxed my address so much on the platform, and caused in real time doxed my address live for over 1,200 people to see in NBC live stream during a news report, during a live stream. Over 1,200 people saw it. It disrupted the stream. This is real-time doxing and is a federal law. You are breaking a federal law there. Real-time doxing, real-time harassment, real-time stalking, and proof of it. And right there in NBC's live stream with over 1,200 people watching, and we were watching that stream with the plane crash in Philadelphia. It had every right to be, made sense even. It's a local news report. We're talking about what was going on in Philly. That's a couple hours away. It made sense that I was reacting to it and talking about it, and it made sense. And meanwhile, this piece of shit asshole to cause a problem for my stream and trending because I was getting a lot of views and stuff like that. This piece of shit asshole came in there and doxed my address so fast that the chat couldn't even keep up. The chat couldn't even see the normal chat. All they saw was my real name and my street address. Probably a few hundred times, maybe even a few thousand times. Just so fast in their chat that the chat was like completely compromised for X amount of time. And yeah, over 1,200 people were in that chat that saw it in real time. These are federal laws being just broken on YouTube daily. And again, this channel still exists on the platform daily with all this stuff just there for you to see. They haven't removed any of it. I have huge email threads from YouTube and Google, months, going back months of them either ignoring emails, saying that they're handling it and submitting it to legal, yada, yada, yada. Essentially just going back months where it's clear they're not actually doing anything. They're not removing this person. And again, they are in violation of at least four to five federal laws right on this platform, if not more. And again, we confirmed this after explaining all these patterns and stuff like that over the years that I've seen over the past, getting more aggressive over the past several months, but also the past few years, and then also confirming it through the AI too, where it just literally agreed with me on every point. Yes, 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 yes. These things are illegal. These things are illegal. Yes, this YouTube should remove this account. Yes, they do have the ability to remove the person. If anybody thinks that they don't, you're being led to believe that, you're an employee and you're being led to believe that they can't remove the person. They're lying to you. The AI can easily confirm that YouTube absolutely, undeniably has the ability to delete and remove anybody that they desire. You can block via identity. So the fact that people know that this person is on here violating all these federal laws is extremely dangerous, and it also means that YouTube is, again, committing acts of terror and very slowly but surely kind of trying to make sure this country is destroyed. And I think Google and YouTube are actually responsible for everything going on with Trump and Putin and Russia and our democracy. I don't think it's, I think it's Google and YouTube. And the point is that, they're not actually mind controlling people. They're brainwashing uneducated people, which there's a lot of them. And we know that. We know that in this country. There's a lot of them. They're brainwashing uneducated people that don't know better. That's it. And they know that. They see you post all over Facebook. All they do is run their trackers in your fucking Facebook post to know what fucking idiots you are. You sit here and you post every little stupid thing you believe on Facebook. And then anybody on the planet can just see how fucking stupid you are. So like you just say these stupid things. And you probably even know they're stupid. Like you know they're stupid. You just believe these ridiculous conspiracies and then you share them on Facebook and they're fucking stupid. They're literally not even, there's no truth to it whatsoever. And then immediately Russia and anybody else that runs trackers on your data because you're a fucking retard runs trackers on your data like I already explained to you, you fucking retard content creator that I'm telling that got fucking hacked several times because you're fucking stupid. And you don't know not to stream inside government buildings and fucking basic shit like that you should know not to do? Oh, you can stream inside government... No. No, no. No. No, you can't. No. Record, maybe. Sometimes. Stream? Fuck no. Like, there's just all these people that don't know anything they're talking about. They don't know anything about the law. They don't know anything about the way the world works, their democracy. I mean, half these people didn't even know about fucking January 6th until they all stormed the Capitol and tried to fucking kill Nancy Pelosi and Mike Pence and just literally destroy our democracy because Donald Trump convinced them, oh yeah, Biden didn't win the election. So again, everybody in every country around the world immediately saw how fucking stupid people were in this country and started using that. That's it. And ever since then, through the Biden election, through Biden's years and now and stuff like that, they've been working to manipulate the uneducated. Again. Because remember, Trump was very unliked. People just genuinely hated that dude when he left office. And then all of a sudden, 4 years later, we actually have a bounce back where Biden somehow managed to get shit done. And yet everybody seems to think he's just the worst. Come on, man. When are you going to start realizing that you're stupid and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about? Stop this. Just stop already. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about with politics. Admit it. That's it. You might not be stupid with video games, or you might not be stupid with engineering, or you might not be fucking stupid with computer code or whatever it is you're good at, but you're really fucking dumb at seeming at understanding how they're manipulating this media where the Republicans just fucking lie to you left and right, blame every dumb fucking shit they do on the Democrats, and you actually believe it. It's that simple. That's literally all they do. And then the Russians are like, yep, these guys are fucking retards. Let's just keep doing this and manipulating these people. And the sooner we get Trump in charge and get more of these Republicans that fit with our dictatorship agenda, the closer we get to taking over that country and preventing people to see that we're trying to reestablish the Soviet Union and take over Europe. This is what they don't want you to realize, and it's working. It's literally working because you don't, like, we sit here and we just spend hours and hours on stream just confirming with a very logical tool something that learns all the info on the internet, even gives me fucking sources, and every point it agrees. Every point. Yep, that's based on fact, logic. Wow, you really seem to be ahead of the game. Just every point. Yep. And meanwhile, everybody else has been saying the same thing. But all the while, all the while just you know, like, this angry mob, the angry few. Some of the most angry, gun-wielding, fucking emotional people I've ever seen that have no answer to anything, that just say lock her up, that want to take fucking women's rights away and have the most extreme fucking answer to everything. These are the people that you're listening to. These are the people that are voting for this fucking guy. Meanwhile, nobody else is. Nobody else rationalizes this. Nobody else likes this fucking asshole anymore and sees what he's doing. You have Trump voters even now. A third time, you have Trump voters that admitted to a third time that are now suing this guy because they're finally realizing and actually being affected by the things he's doing. Does this remind you of somebody? Does this remind you of somebody? Oh, maybe Trump's doing a bit more to everyday citizens than he would like you to believe. Just maybe Donald Trump really is using trackers and shadow suppression to use the NSA to manipulate YouTube. Huh. Suddenly, that makes sense because Donald Trump, the president, has direct influence over the NSA, which we know can randomly just take the fuck over an organization if they want. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. And then thus we come full circle back to the NSA, where I was talking about this, and a certain fucking stalker, dumb, bullshit, stupid asshole took this and made fun of it instead of literally giving it the seriousness that it deserves. Like a fucking asshole. And meanwhile, you could have done something. You could have voted differently. When I was telling you this was going to happen, I was telling you about this. I was telling you how serious this was going to get. Oh, no. Now you're worried. Now he's actually talking about a third term. Now you're going to be wise about this. No, you're fucking stupid. Admit that you don't know anything about politics and start listening and start voting Democrat. Seriously, just fucking change your mind and implicitly vote Democrat next time. Because I'll tell you what, you need to do that for a while because you did it with Trump. You did it with Trump, and you need to just fucking do it for a while, because I got news for you. The more you implicitly vote Republican, the more this country goes to fucking shit. And I proved that. Bill Clinton balanced the budget, gave us the fucking 90s. Bush randomly fucking destroyed Iraq for no reason whatsoever. Oh, 9/11, Bin Laden, let's go fucking destroy Iraq and just waste $5.5 trillion for no reason. Oh, let's give ourselves a deficit because, you know, Clinton didn't spend his entire time in office balancing the budget and doing smart things with policy. Oh, right. And then after Bush almost fucking destroys our economy, gives us a recession, then Obama comes into office and fixes literally everything. He gives us a booming economy. He gives us the most job growth we've ever seen in history, and has all these economic stimulus organizations. Meanwhile, Donald Trump comes in office and literally just removes anything that says Obama on it, even if it's an economic stimulus organization, fucking lies to you, removes all this shit that actually helps things, literally takes away restrictions that would prevent him dumping oil waste in waterways, just continues fucking destroying the environment, removes the Environmental Protection Agency, starts destroying this country even more. Then people wise up. Duh, I guess we wrong. Durr. Then Biden comes in, you all vote for Biden, he actually fixes things, does things, and meanwhile, you're so fucking stupid, you're too focused on how old he is to realize how fucking ballsy that is, and to realize that's actually a good thing, to realize this guy's dying and spending his last moments doing what he thinks is most important in life. being that person that can do a job only he can fucking do. And he actually does it. He actually somehow magically gives us a boost. He finally boosts it, and you're too fucking stupid to realize it. And then Elon Musk swoops in. The Democrats were genius. They didn't give him time to think. Biden wasn't going to run anymore, so Kamala ran. Give him time to think, yada, yada, yada. So then what does Elon do? When he knows that he can't take over the world, he realizes Kamala is going to make sure that he doesn't destroy things and fuck up the environment, and he's going to... She's going to actually hold Putin accountable and shit like that. Oh, so what does Elon Musk do? Oh, that's right. He rigs his own voting machines and has the voting system use his voting machines and submits literally fucking $600 billion $600 million to fucking Trump's fucking campaign and buys his fucking way into the campaign. And then you see Trump come in office to an economy that was actually bouncing back from fucking Biden, and then meanwhile imposes all these tariffs, does all these stupid fucking things that I say and other people say are going to be bad. They are bad. Then what Trump does is removes them, and it causes this big fucking scam of a bubble, which is exactly what happened the first fucking time. You're so fucking dumb, you don't realize he's done this before. He fucked up our country before. It's exactly what he did the first time, except he's doing it way worse. He's a fucking moron. And meanwhile, all these stupid fucking people continue to allow this fucking treacherous fucking moron to rip money straight out of your wallets, and you're the fucking retards that sit here and go, Trump 2020, Trump, oh, I'm a fucking retard, let's vote for Trump and allow him to fucking continue to allow Putin to just destroy countries and fucking kill people and take over other countries that he doesn't have. Putin doesn't have the most landmass of any other fucking country in the world or anything. No. But we're gonna just let him randomly just destroy Ukraine for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Which, by the way, Ukraine, you find out, has one of the best education and college systems in the entire planet. Oh, now we see what Trump's trying to do. Right, he's trying to make people fucking stupid. Duh, that's right. Now we see Putin wants to take over Ukraine and Europe to continue making people fucking stupid. That's right, because the US are a bunch of fucking retards, and the BBC and Europe and that part of the world are some of the only places where we can actually get accurate media anymore. Imagine that. And this is what they're doing. Wow! And you're so fucking stupid to see it. Yet I can explain the same fucking thing, same logic every goddamn fucking day, and you can follow it and it makes sense. Yet not a single one of you goddamn QAnon Trump fucking stupid assholes can make any sense of anything he says and back it up credibly at all. You just fucking sit, duh, he helped the economy, duh. No, he didn't, you fucking retard. Get back in your giant fucking truck and push on the gas because you have to rev your engine and your feelings. Oh, you have to go to the bar and drink your sorrows away. Why are all of you the same? Why are you all a bunch of fucking angry assholes that drink and fucking drive giant trucks and swerve around behind people? Like, why is every single one of you that votes for Trump exactly the same? Why? Gee, I wonder. Bunch of fucking retards. You're literally just like, that's the point. Like, YouTube is literally not showing you how many people are in here right now. With that type of response, there's like probably like 20 fucking people in here hearing this rant. Mind you, it's loud enough the neighbors can hear it, so I guarantee you they're watching. And YouTube's gonna sit here and literally just fucking lie about the concurrence. Like, we know people are watching. We literally know this. And it just says 0. Well, no. Like, again, this is further shadow suppression by YouTube and further terrorism on the platform. And again, the AI confirmed that I have every right, and if anything, it actually makes sense that I'm pissed about this. It actually makes sense that I'd be upset about this. Because there's so fucking much of it going on, and being ignored, and so many people contributing to toxicity, and just, like, the information's there, and you choose to ignore it. You're just in denial. Like, the information is fucking there. You can find it, and you're just like, no, it's fake news. That didn't happen. That very provable fact. They're lying. What are you, fucking 5? Shut the fuck up and just crawl somewhere else where under something where you understand. You know, just crawl back under wherever you understand things work. Because again, you're fucking up the country. It's you. We didn't fuck it up before. Again, like we said, I even confirmed this with the AI. Yeah, I even asked this question. So isn't it rational to believe things would sort of start to kind of go back to normal if people would wise up and start voting Democrat? Yep. It literally agreed with that and backed it up with all the points I said, everything I fucking said. It's not based, it's not biased towards Democrats. It makes sense. The Republican Party is a literal fucking ass clown of a joke. They're basically fucking dictators. Like 50% of them want a dictatorship. Mitch McConnell's the fucking center of it. Fucking guys sat here and violated federal laws to lie for Trump. Right on the fucking Senate floor. House floor, excuse me. Ridiculous. Stupid. Just easily provable facts. Just shit that you're too dumb to accept. I think he's good. Doesn't matter what you think, retard. God. Then you wonder why I call you a fucking retard. The point is, you're the one acting like a fucking child. So then I take it down to that notch. That's the point. Every single one of you that continues doing this, you act like the child first and take it to that level. So then I'm like, okay, you're a fucking retard then. You are just stupid. I don't know what, like, again, like I said, it's like the people that drive giant fucking trucks that don't need them. They're wasting all this gas, contaminating the environment. And then, not only that, it's more money on upkeep. Not only that, they're driving down the road because their fucking tires are so big and shit like that. It's literally faster rotations. You just travel down. You don't feel as though you're going as fast as you are. It's a psychological thing. And these retards can't fucking realize this. They're so primitive and fucking beat the chest stupid that they just drive down the road, push the gas pedal down, and if you're in their way, you better move because they're going to swerve around and get close to your fucking bumper like jackasses. Oh, and by the way, when they park on the street, they're gonna fucking tear up the lawn and drive through the lawn and cause a flood, and your lawn will be ruined forever. And they're gonna do several other things while drunk too. Like, this is the point. Like, these are these people. Like, they literally are. It's so fucking many people that fit that goddamn description that vote for this fucking guy. There is almost nobody left that agrees with this asshole. That is a normal fucking person. It's literally just these stupid fucks still lingering around. And this is the point. They're just terrorists. They're literally just miserable terrorists that want to see destruction. I had to stop. This is where I don't normally do this. I don't normally separate myself from friends and stuff. But I had to start rationalizing when my friends were saying stupid things like the Empire was right in Star Wars. Like things like that. Like Thanos was right. The Empire was right. Like actually taking the example that a smart person gave as a bad guy, thought this all out, really put a lot into this, and you're so fucking dumb. You actually took the bad guy that a smart person decided was the bad guy and said he was right. Holy fucking shit, you're stupid. And then you don't even realize that's exactly our situation. Donald Trump is literally Darth Vader. And you think it's cool. Because Darth Vader. Fucking stupid. Jesus Christ, if that guy actually existed, you'd be petrified. It's not real. This is these people. This is how dumb they are. They live in fantasy worlds. No regrets. That's the point. That's why I mentioned that before. Absolutely nobody on this planet has no regrets. If you say that, you're so immature that you don't even understand what a fucking regret is. Did you stub your toe in life? Did you stub your toe? Did it hurt? Okay, did it teach you not to stub your toe again, or did you eventually stub your fucking toe again? Okay, so that's a regret then. I regret stubbing my toe because now my joint's a little bit fucked up for later, and it really didn't help me not stub my toe or whatever it's supposed to help me do. Yada, yada, yada. You fucking get it. The most simple, basic thing is a regret. If you don't accept this, you constantly live life thinking like this. Accepting life as toxic. Oh, that's just how it's supposed to be. Duh. No regrets. Yep, well, then you're a retard. Because I'm pretty sure that all of the U.S. should regret Vietnam. We should regret that. Yes, we learned not to go to war. Big fucking deal. You should still regret it. Shouldn't have happened. So fucking many lives lost. Wasted. Years. For why? So we learn a fucking lesson? How about we just learn that lesson by not doing it and being smarter in the first fucking place? Oh, that's right. Then we wouldn't have to learn something because we had somebody to tell us. Fuck, man. Jesus Christ, people are stupid. Get educated. Oh, that's right. He dismantled the education. How many times am I going to keep fucking proving this guy's a terrorist that's trying to make you dumber? Fuck, man. And the point isn't to insult you. The point is for you to wise up and start being an individual. Stop acting like that. Why do you drive down the road as fast as possible and then the moment you get behind somebody you swerve around all over the place? Why the fuck do you do this? Why do you do this? Why did literally 4 different people do that on the course of my hour trip earlier, where I was just driving around the area? 4 separate people were so fucking close, and I'm going the speed limit. But yet I see them flying up the road behind me, as if they haven't the slightest fucking clue what the speed limit is. And then they get behind me, and I just see their head tilting back and forth. They're looking around me, expecting me to see them doing that, and adjust my speed accordingly, because they're irritated that no, fuck you! What? I'm in front of you. Match your speed to me, you fucking asshole. Jesus Christ. So yeah, as much as I again, like, this started with talking about Michael does life and using the AI to confirm that he has every right to his opinion and be the way he is, and people are being really down about him and not giving him support and being really fucked up with him. He has every right to do the way he does it, and if he's freaking out about something and you're coming in the stream and you're affected by it, don't watch the fucking stream. Literally shut the fuck up. Go suck on your thumb or something, because you need something. You're a little fucking baby that needs a goddamn pacifier. Literally shut the fuck up. Get the fuck off the platform, because I got news for you. You're gonna see some shit. Yep, and it's you know, you can't handle it. Clearly, like literally, you have a problem if you are this affected by it. That's the point. Get off the platform, don't watch it, don't listen to it, because you have a problem and you can't handle it. If it affects you, you have a problem and you can't handle it. You aren't looking at it in the right way. You need to take it with a grain of salt, take it for what it is, and then also, if it's funny, it's supposed to be funny, take it that way. Take it for what it is. Always a grain of salt, always question, but still take it for what it is and grade it fairly. This was a whole point between me talking about comedy movies that are stupid comedies versus intelligent comedies, and trying to tell you guys that this is the point. You have entire people that talk about these movies and stuff as like disgust or filth or something like that. It's no different. They do the same thing to that market too, but yet there's all these people. You see the shirts, you see vote for Pedro, you know, like there's whole people that probably hate that movie, think it's the dumbest shit they've ever seen. Meanwhile, some people, it's their favorite fucking movie. I love John Heater. Yeah, and I'm really was disappointed we didn't get a second one. And I loved Kip. Like, it's such a funny fucking movie. Loved it so much. And meanwhile, the point is to understand that just because you don't doesn't mean that you're grading it fairly. It just means, all right, fine, it doesn't speak to you. Doesn't mean that there's not other people that don't find it funny and amusing. Turn it off if you don't like it. And if it's affecting you, really don't watch it. Really don't watch it. Because that's a you problem, and you need to explore that and figure out what's doing that. Otherwise, don't watch that stuff, because it has an effect on you. But just like alcohol or anything else that you do. If alcohol has an effect on you where it makes you aggressive, makes you depressed, whatever, you're not happy when you're doing it, don't fucking drink. It's that simple. Because I can promise you're going to find a reason to justify doing it and get addicted to it and do it for the wrong reasons. This is how it happens. It's toxic. You need to be with somebody that also enjoys it, responsible people. You need to enjoy it. You need to moderate it. If I'm sitting here watching South Park all day long, yeah, I got a foul mouth. I'll admit that. I'll just blurt an F word out right on stream all the time. It's what I watch. I'm just used to doing it now. You get me back in an environment where I'm not doing it as much, yeah, I just get used to it again. It's that simple. I can control that. But yeah, like, it's just the environment, and that's what you have to realize, is that, you know, that plays a part in it. And it's not bad. It's just how you perceive it. And so thus, the point is that, yes, bad words and saying bad things affect people, but that doesn't mean that you should suppress that and stop that person. It means that the person being affected is at fault. So all these people saying suppress this, report this, yada yada, doing all that, you're the one causing all the problems. Because again, you're getting all bent out of shape about something someone else is doing. How does it affect you in any way? Simply ignore it and move on with yourself. Now, if you can't, if in some way this affects what you're doing, your day to day, and you can't, then you have harassment situations. That's a little bit different. But honestly, you watching somebody stream on YouTube, pulling that up on, that is your fucking choice to do that. So don't sit here and act all bent out of shape because you were a mod in Michael's stream and he didn't treat you. I don't care. If anything, I'm going to question that and wonder why you were a mod and somebody's so toxic. With somebody so toxic. Well, I wouldn't be his mod. I'll tell you that. I mean, like, I think he's funny. And we might even be able to have a conversation and laugh and joke a little bit about some things. But I'll be honest with you, I would never be that guy's mod. So you just have to rationalize and distance yourself and do those things appropriately. Just because you watch the guy and find him entertaining and want to support him doesn't mean you should be his mod. Use that discretion. If you don't think you can handle that job, don't do it. I just, again, some people would be able to handle that and would be able to deal with his attitude and stuff like that and not really care that much. Maybe some people might even like it. Truthfully. They should do that. Not the asshole that's playing victim that's, Marco's so, let me cry. Michael is so mean. Jesus Christ. Dude, let me tell you something. If you think that guy is mean, you have no idea the fucking demons that can enter your brain and your mind. Like, you have no comprehension for what real war and real trauma is. You can just, like, that guy is so tame compared to what you could experience from some, like, just take that there. Just, that's where I'll stop that. It's just, again, that is very tame in comparison to what somebody could say and do. And he's not doing all that much. If anything, he just blocks people. Big fucking deal. You know what's funny? Never do I see Michael Does Life in somebody else's stream. Chatting away, trying to get attention. Never do I see that. Ever. In my entire life. Never do I see him talking about other streamers. In fact, he has a very specific rule. We don't name drop him. This is one of the single reasons I respect him a lot as a streamer. Because he very clearly is not, and trying very hard to show you he is not riding off anybody else's coattails. He is doing this himself. And it's his shit. And that's why he doesn't name drop. And like, that's the point. He has that rule. That's always the rule. Yeah, I think that's solid. And I think that's a good way to do that. And that's a respectable position to have. And that's where you have to realize that a lot of what he does is probably a show. Where he has these respectable positions that would help him moderate his channel. Now, that's a good, respectable position to have for moderators, because then they can feel safe knowing you have that position, a little bit safer. You know, you might seem a little bit rash or something, but knowing that you have that position and you don't name drop, they know that, you know, they're not going to have like any like super real huge problems with other streamers and stuff. Otherwise, they're just, you know, making a fuss to try to get support. So anyway, I saw you. I see the message. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You love the streams. I do appreciate that. Sometimes if I don't keep talking and I don't keep going, I will lose what I'm trying to say, and it doesn't translate, it doesn't get out. So sometimes I just have to keep going so that way I can get out what I want to say. But anyway, I'm probably going to call it there. I just wanted to get on here and give you guys a little bit of an update on the situation and my opinions on certain people. And we all know who certain people are. I wasn't name dropping when I was talking about a certain somebody that I don't appreciate any longer. I wasn't name dropping there. We all just kind of, I think, collectively know who I was talking about. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to, just going to leave it at that. But yeah, like, and the name dropping I do for MDL, I'll be honest with you, I don't do it for that. I actually just see that we have kind of sort of the same sort of issue here, where people have sort of ostracized us for the wrong reasons. I see that. And other people sort of see it a little bit too. They're showing up to kind of support us too, a little bit here and there. But they can't be seen doing it because it ostracizes them. So you have to realize that, like, there's really half the time no reason. It's just a bunch of trolls showing up. Oh, he deletes people. Oh, this guy gives us a voice. Duh. No, it's like, why do you think my stream has the restrictions on it in the chat that does? Because there's so much doxing and spamming that I can't justify having it. Like, are you kidding me? So, like, it's just dangerous, man. Like, it really is. And so, you know, like, the only reason that I do that is, again, I want to show the support in the way I can. I can't member up. I can't do that stuff right now, and I've always wanted to do that. I always wanted to give these guys members, the streamers that I support and stuff, because I do watch them, and I wanted to support them and stuff the right way, but I just really can't do that. And so, you know, with him, the only other way that I can support really is again, just if I see something and I know what it is, I'm going to call it out, and yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And it's right in line with all the other stuff I'm seeing, where I'm proving this stuff, and I'm just trying to help out if I can, where I see other streamers going through it too, and regardless of whether we like each other or agree, we're still in it together in that sense, where, you know, I'm not gonna hate this guy, or, you know, like, the point is I got his back. Like, the point is, if you know, people are doing this crap, I think that, you know, it's fair to say that we should have each other's backs on the platform, and we shouldn't create this toxic environment. We should all have a community and show the world that YouTube is doing this. And this is what I was trying to say to people, but I get that MDL has sort of a dynamic that doesn't really work that well with people, and he does this on purpose for his own reasons, and that's okay. So it doesn't really work for his dynamic to have people constantly talking about him a lot. So again, I just want to remind anybody and reiterate the fact that I do get that, and that the only reason that I would be mentioning that is just to essentially remind some of the people that have left his streams or think ill of him or something like that, to just kind of remind them not to, you know, maybe just remind them, you know, of what it is, of you know, that this stuff just happens on this platform, and that's YouTube and Google and scammers and Russia and all the other stuff we talked about. And a lot of stuff's going on. There's a lot of variables, and it's really not as simple as you think. And we all need to play a part in showing that you know, we're not really here to be toxic or anything like that. We're just here to entertain or inform, for some of us, I guess. Anyway, thanks guys. Like I said, appreciate it.